Probably your child is in trouble or you are in trouble. And the only way to get you out of that trouble is to stand up like a man. Right? Let's talk about this for a minute. So this is my Facebook page. So if you want to follow me, do my friend request. This is what I posted. Public service alert. Public service announcement alert. Men, if your woman says my man cannot do that, it means either one, she is naive, which is very unlikely in today's age women, or she has dominated you to the point where you are predictable, which is 99% of the time. In both cases, you lose. Now, some women just read this and got into their feelings, which is okay. It is what it is. Let me break it down to you. There is nothing as dangerous for a relationship as your woman saying you cannot do something as a man. My man cannot do this. That's very dangerous. Why? Because it means that she is confident that she knows you in and out and knows what makes you tick. A man needs to understand his woman and know what makes her tick. So that, whatever. A woman who knows her man ins and outs, the man has already lost. Why? Because there is this thing about mystery that attracts women, that keeps women interested. And Patrice O'Neill says it clearly. This woman's role, a woman's goal, is to learn you so that she can bring you down. And how does she do that? By wrapping you on her little finger. Now she can control you because she knows, if I do this, he gets angry. If I do this, then he gets happy. If I do this, then I can ask him for this. If I do this, then I can't talk to him. So now she knows. If she wants to use you, if she wants to manipulate you, she knows which strings to pull. And that's why she's very confident saying, my man cannot. And especially when it comes to violence, my man cannot be violent, which is one of the things which one of the women who was commenting, a very good friend of mine, was saying that, I know my man cannot be violent. That's a weak man. Let's just be 100%. That's a weak man. Every man should have the capacity for violence. And every woman should be happy to know that her man has the capacity for violence. That's what makes that woman, she knows kuna lines haizipita. Because my man, he has the capacity to go caveman on me and do me a good one. Does not mean that this man has ever beaten her up. No. It does not even mean that this man has an interest in beating any woman up. But the fact that this woman knows this dude, this guy, has the capacity to give me a good one, then she knows how to train. Look, it's very simple. Even for us men, we know the people we can fight. We know the people who can give us a good one. That does not mean that we can't get into the fight just because this guy can give us a good one. No, we are going in knowing this guy will give us a good one. But because we want the respect, this guy also knows that, I know I can give this guy a good one, but he also can throw hands. So yes, I will win the fight, but I know I have a couple of black eyes, or he will make sure that I am bleeding. So this man knows, okay, I know I can dominate him in a fight. I can go there and I can beat him. But then, before I get to beat him, before I win the fight, then he will give me some good ones. He will deliver some nice blows. And now, because I don't want to go to a fight where I will win, but then it's like, why are we even fighting? So men know that. Men know that. But if you have no capacity for violence, Jordan Peterson said it clearly. Meekness. Meek men have no respect, even from their women. You as a woman, you think you respect him because you know, he's safe and everything. But then if he has no capacity for violence, how is he supposed to protect you from us who have the capacity for violence? Because tuko hapa nje. You're not living in a bubble, you're living with us. And we have a capacity for violence. Okay? You as a woman, you will come and talk shit. Then I look at you and I look at your man. Then I'll just tell your man, hey dude, talk to your woman. She's becoming disrespectful. Then the woman is like, oh, so I say, because I don't meet women, bruh, now you have to pay. I'm going to give you a good one. And because you have no capacity for violence, you are going to receive it. And then other people will know, this guy cannot fight. So what happens? Now you are getting bullied. As a man, a grown-ass man. Like me, 40 years, somebody is bullying me at 40. You utaniua. Tutapandana kama kumbikumbi. We will climb on top of each other. 40, and you are bullied. Because of why? Let me go rest. If I cannot protect my woman and kid, let me go rest. Send me to the Almighty Father. Nitume mapema. Now a woman just says, my man cannot be violent. That's not a man, that's a woman. And if you are following this channel, I'm not saying it out of disrespect. I'm just saying it because it is the way it is. It's not disrespectful. And I tried, and I said there's a difference between my man, may not. There's this thing of this cannot and may not. It's like when I was in school, we used to have primary, primary. Used to have Mrs. called Mrs. Galo or something. Some woman who taught us English. And you'll go to her and you say, teacher, can I go to the toilet? And she'll say, yes, you can, but you may not. Yes, you can, because you can, but you will not. And you may not go. The right thing to say is, teacher, may I go? Because you're asking permission to. You have the ability to, but now you are asking permission because you are under the authority of the teacher. Because she cannot stop you from removing your nini and being everywhere. You can. So, can shows ability to. Want or may. When you say, may I go? Or may I? May I? Or you say, my man won't be. Meaning, the man chooses not to. Because won't do something is different from cannot do something. I cannot fly because I don't have wings. But a bird may choose not to fly. It has wings, it has the capacity to, but it might choose not to. It may choose not to. And I tried to bring that into the conversation. Do you mean your man may not be violent, or refuses to be violent, or does not believe in violence, but still said, no, I meant my man cannot be violent? It's a weak man. Man never goes to the point where your woman says, my man cannot be this, my man cannot be that. There are some things which, but even if there are those, like my man cannot kill, what do you mean? Like I can't stab somebody, who's stopping me from taking a knife and stabbing somebody? You mean I have no capability of doing that? What is so special about that? I can, I just choose not to. Different things. A man, you must retain your ability to. So when a woman says, my man cannot, and that's what I was talking about. That is exactly what I was talking about. This part of cannot. Okay? This is what was important in this whole statement. That word is what was key. Cannot. Because a man must retain his ability to do things. It is his choosing not to do things that makes him greater than other men. I have a capacity to be violent. I have a capacity to beat my wife. But I don't do it. Why? I don't want to. I see no value in it. But can I? Yes, I can. What can I do? She can't fight me. She can't beat me. So I can't beat her. I can't do everything. But I choose not to. So the fact that I chose not to means so much than if I did not have the ability to beat her. Imagine if you just have a man who has no ability to raise a hand against you or anyone else. How is he? Because he's scared. That's a coward. He's like 100% cowardly. Mimi ni Mwegas. There are fights I'll not get into. Like, just tell you, hey, umeshinda. That one, I'm not. But that does not mean that, I just chose to just get out of that. Yeah, it's not worth it. But imanishi when my mind cannot go into the caveman and I decide, kufa dereva, kufa makanga, kufa abiria. Kwani ni nini? Kwani watu wako na maisha gapi, uhai ngapi? Nini? Kwani how many balls does he have? Let's get into this. And then nakuja mdomo iko left, macho iko right, I'm looking like, but I fought. I got beat up, nilibondo proper, but nilifight. Huyo jamaa nilifight naye kesho hata niambia tuingie fight. Because kama mimi niko na red start yako na moja. Because I delivered a good one. So every time we meet, and that's why you see, man, when we fight, it is in the process of solving a problem. Tumekosana na tupati solution. Let's go solve these things pale nje. Na pigana mbili tatu naona kitu pamoja wakipiga story. Na wanakaa chini wanaendelea. Naona hiyo story wamemaliza. They were just solving an issue. So if your man cannot fight, what happens when we go to the point where mimi na wewe tumefika mahali hatuelewani and we need to fight to solve it? You cannot. So what happens now? What happens? What happens? And if, for example, I've decided that I'm sleeping with your wife, and you've had a very strong disagreement, I'm telling you I'm sleeping with your wife. Your wife has agreed to sleep with me. Hakuna kitu utafanya. I'm sleeping with her. In fact, I'm sleeping with her in your bed. Na uko kwa hiyo nyumba. What do you do? Kuna kitu utafanya, utatoka tu ndio uko kwa sitting room nikukulie bibi, alafu nitoke nikienda. Because I know you have no capacity. So that means you mwanamke wako amekudharau. If a woman says my man cannot, hiyo ni madharau. People will say, but hiyo ni madharau. Amekuangalia ameona utoshi. Like kuna vitu wanaume wengine wanaweza fanya na wewe huwezi. Wewe huwezi hiyo. And you see it creeps out. Inatokaga or slips out. You're out there, you're there talking to your woman, say, unajua sahi, I have applied for this job. No, this one I know again. Hiyo huwezi pata. Hiyo Sasa wewe unaweza fanya nini? Hiyo huwezi. Out there, maybe talking to your wife, trying to tell her how you have these big dreams for your kids. Mtoto wangu nataka asome, kimaliza. I've seen hesabu inamwingia vizuri. I want him to pursue something to do with mathematics. Wewe unajua shule ndio expensive. Hii najipanga sana. Hiyo huwezi afford. But hiyo huwezi afford. A man, you must always maintain like your woman. Hata kama anaiski. There are women who think things. But if ameshafika mahali anaweza articulate, na articulate in public, akisema wewe huwezi, imagine. That's not respect. No matter how you slice it, that's not respect. So I know utaona hii video, and like I said, no disrespect to you or to your man, but I'm just saying, sis, sit down. Just sit down. ujiulize, why do I think my man cannot be violent? Why? What is this thing that amefanya that makes me think he cannot be violent? I think kuna wakati ulimjaribu. You know, these women, they test us. Kuna wakati ulikuwa unaweka hizo sindano na dunga uone utamsukuma mpaka wapi. And he chickened out. And instead of pushing you back, he pushed it out. And that's why you are busy. Violence, because you ulidunga. Let's be honest. You cannot just say that out of the blues. Ways to say out of the blues. You cannot have that confidence to say it 3 times. You know, there are things that Asema, when he like, I didn't think it like that. He cannot. But there, I am not sure he may. So maybe the right one would have been. But saying he cannot 3 times, and me trying to explain to you what I mean. And you saying, mimi namjua, he cannot. That means kuna mahali ulikuwa unadunga and you like ukafanya analysis ukaona hii ni ng'ombe. Hiyo hakuna kitu anaweza do. And right now you're happy and I'm happy for you, kabisa. But like I said, premium tears. Why? Because there will be a situation that calls for violence and he will not rise to it. A situation that calls for what? That violence is the only way you are getting out of that. Probably your child is in trouble or you are in trouble. And the only way to get you out of that trouble is to stand up like a man. Either give violence or the threat of violence. Because listen, if a man comes and starts to disrespect my wife, and I just stand up, and I'm like, brother, unatakaje? I don't even need to rusha mikono. I'm like, unatakaje? What do you want? Unatakaje? Wewe nyambu unatakaje? Acha mdomo. Unatakaje? So if you really want to take it up, I'm ready to end it kasonge. But if I need you to say, hata sikuwa na story brother, sikuwa na junko na yeye, pole brother. You didn't need to do nothing. You just had to show that if you want us to take it there, let's take it there. Then somebody will withdraw. You don't need to be violent. It's just the capacity. Listen, a lot of relationships are not equal. They are dictated by their willingness to cause violence. Their capacity to go there. That's why you see many arguments zinaishaga tu. Watu wataongea is like tumalize hii story. Why? Because imefika mahali it's like the next step ni tubondane. Then one of them is like, do I really want to do this now? Even if they are in the right, do I really want to do this, even with this guy? Yeah, I know I can beat it, but do I even have the energy to do this? Like, tuacha tu hii story. Hii story tufu? The story inaishia hapo. Why? Because of that capacity. People who have the capacity for violence, when they choose not to be violent, then that's a virtue. But people with no capacity for violence, they have no other option but to choose peace. What's Jordan Peterson? I have rephrased them, but that's basically what he says.